Hi, welcome to my channel, and today I have another theatre vlog for you. So tonight I am heading to the Manchester Opera House to go and see Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Now I've seen Joseph many times before, always really enjoy it. It's really fun, uplifting show, and yeah, it's just a really fun show to go and see. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to an evening show. It starts at 7:30 and it's only a short show. I think it's only like 2 hours long, something like that, so it's not very long, but I'm really looking forward to it, and I'll get back to you now once I'm there. I'm actually going to go and get some food before the show. I think I might go to Nando's, so yeah, I'll get back to you now once I'm in town. Okay, so I just got off the tram at Exchange Square, and I think I'm going to go and get some food at Nando's today. So the closest one is the one in the print works. Going to see how busy that one is. That one's busier than there's one in the Arndale, which is bigger. But I thought I'd try this one since it's just across the way. So I'm just in the print works now. It's got a big screen up here. Yeah, the Nando's is just over here. I think it looks quiet. Yeah, it looks quite quiet, so let's go in this one. Okay, so I'm now in Nando's. I've just ordered my food as what I usually got, chicken burger with creamy mash, and yeah, it was really quiet, so I got served really quick. I'm just waiting for the food now. Okay, so my food has just arrived. I got what I usually get, lemon herb burger with creamy mash. Okay, so it's now 7:15. I've just arrived at the theatre, so I'm going to go head in now, have a look at the merch, and I'll get back to you once I'm inside. Okay, so I'm now in the theatre, just picked up my programme. It's about 5 to 7. The auditorium won't open until 7. I'm in the stalls today, but I'm going to try and get down and go to the toilet before it opens. Okay, so now in the auditorium now. I'm on row K, seat 13, which is this one. Okay, so I'm now in my seat. I'm on row K, seat 13. This is the view, so hopefully it should be a good view as long as no one tall sits in front of me. Yeah, the seats are well staggered, so I'm sort of in between these two chairs, so fingers crossed it should be a good view. Hi, so it's now the interval, and I really enjoyed it. Really fun songs, really high energy. I did really enjoy it so far at interval. Hi, so it's now the next day, so I thought I'd tell you a little bit about Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, which I went to see at the Manchester Opera House last night. So I went to see the show on Tuesday the 4th of March. The show started at 7:30 and it has a runtime of 2 hours, and that includes a 20-minute interval. So it is a very short show, and it did finish the exact time it was supposed to. It finished at exactly at 9:30. So yeah, it is a short show. So it's actually probably really good for children because it's not too long. And I actually think my daughter Alice, who's now 7, might actually enjoy this one now. So maybe next time it tours I might actually take her to see it because it isn't too long. And the actual recommended age range for the show is 4+, so I would say she's probably about the right age to go and see it. So for this production I was sat in the stalls. I was on row K, seat 13, which is at the end of an aisle. There was plenty of leg room and the view was excellent from that seat, really good view. I actually managed to get the ticket for half price because there was an offer on Manchester theatres, so I only paid £33 I think for that ticket. Usually it would have been like £66, nearly £70, so I was really happy with that. I mean, it's more than I usually like to pay. Usually I have a budget of £25 for theatre tickets, but I haven't been to a musical for I haven't been for a musical for ages. I went to Bat Out of Hell the day before, but I really wanted to have a good seat for this one and enjoy it, because the last time I went to see this production, in fact I think whenever I've been to see Joseph before I've always sat in the gallery, so I really wanted to see it from closer up because I've never sat this close for Joseph before. And yeah, really enjoyed it. Definitely recommend sitting in that seat because it was a really good view. So there was some merch for this show, and the merch was very similar, if not exactly the same, from the last time this production toured, which was back in 2022. So I didn't buy anything because usually I'd buy a magnet, and I already had the magnet because it was exactly the same. So what they did have was they had a logo t-shirt which was £20, a colourless t-shirt which lists all the colours of the coat, that was £30. They had a hoodie for £40. The magnet, like I said, that was £5. They had a keyring for £8. Pin badges for £10. They had stickers for £5. They had a badge set for £10. They had a bauble which said ho 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 on it, I think, for £15. They had a tote bag for £20, and they also had a plush camel for £20. So that was all the merch. You could also get the programs, house programs, for £6. I can't remember if there was a brochure or not. I don't think I saw a brochure, but if you look back in the video I will have filmed the merch. But yeah, I bought the programme, which was £6. So if you don't know anything about Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, it is a Andrew Lloyd Webber musical. This particular production was first performed at the London Palladium, I think in 2019, and it then went on a UK tour in 2022. And I was actually at the first night's performance in Manchester. It starred Alexandra Burke as the narrator. And this is the exact same production as the last tour, which is why the merch is all the same. So Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat is about a boy called Joseph who comes from a large family, and he has lots of brothers, and Joseph is the father's favourite son, and he buys him this amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, and his brothers become jealous of the special treatment that Joseph is getting. So they decide to sell Joseph into slavery. So they sell him to some passing tradespeople that are on their way to Egypt, and he ends up being a slave for a noble Egyptian called Potiphar. And he is a really good slave. He's one of Potiphar's favourite slaves because he works so hard. However, Potiphar's wife takes a shine to Joseph, and he declines her advances. However, Potiphar thinks something is going on between them, so he throws Joseph into prison, or into jail. Whilst in jail, he meets a baker and a butler who have also been thrown into jail. And Joseph is able to interpret dreams. So the baker and the butler tell Joseph their dreams and he interprets them for him. The butler is a butler to the Pharaoh. So when the butler is released and goes back to work to the Pharaoh, he tells the Pharaoh about Joseph's dream interpretations, because the Pharaoh's got a dream that he needs interpreting. So Joseph is released from jail and he interprets the Pharaoh's dreams. The Pharaoh is very grateful and he makes Joseph his right-hand man. So Joseph is doing well for himself in Egypt, and there is a big famine, but Joseph had interpreted the Pharaoh's dream, so the Egyptian people knew the famine was coming and they were able to prepare for this. However, back with his family, they are struggling with the famine, they have no food, so they decide to head to Egypt. And when they get to Egypt, they don't recognise Joseph, and they ask for help, they ask for food. So Joseph helps them, but when the family are to leave, Joseph decides to sort of play a trick on them, and he hides a golden cup in one of his brother's bags. So then when Joseph pretends to find the cup and blames one of the brothers for stealing, brothers all band together to stick up for Benjamin, who is the one that has been accused of stealing, and tell Joseph how this couldn't happen because Benjamin is an honest man and he wouldn't steal. So this proves to Joseph that the brothers have changed, and he accepts them and tells them who he is, and there's a big family reunion, and that is the basic story of Joseph. But it's told through like a storytelling. There's a narrator who's telling a story, she's telling the story to the children. This production is sort of more like they are putting on a sort of school play of Joseph, which is why the children play some of the parts, and the way they put the set up, it's as if they're setting up for a play, which I quite like the idea. I think that worked quite well. So it's different than some previous productions. Usually it's like they're telling a story and they're listening to the story and then this is how it's going ahead, but this is more like they are putting on a play of Joseph, and the children are playing some of the roles. So yeah, I really enjoyed this show. It's such a good, fun, high energy show. The songs are great, they're really catchy, really fun. There's some good high energy dance numbers in this. It's even got a tap number in it. It's just a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it, and the cast are fantastic. Christina Bianco is playing the narrator. I loved her voice. I thought she's got a really nice voice. I've seen her when she played Little Voice in the last tour for that, and thought she was really good. So I really enjoyed her narrator. Thought she did a really good job. And playing the Pharaoh in this is Joe McElderry, who I think has played Joseph before, but I thought he did a really good Pharaoh. I thought he was really good. So yeah, now's probably a good place to just go through the programme. I can show you the rest of the cast. Okay, so this is the programme. So as usual, on the inside it's got a welcome to the Opera House and just tells you some shows that are coming to the Opera House and the Palace. We then have some information on the Opera House itself. Adverts for some upcoming shows. So Chick Chicky Bang Bang, which I saw in Liverpool. I was tempted to go if I could get a cheap ticket, so maybe I'll see if I can get a cheap ticket, but I don't think there's any cheap tickets left. Cruel Intentions, I do intend to get a ticket for that eventually. Mary Poppins, if I can get a cheap ticket I'll go and see it. I wasn't keen on it last time I saw it, but I probably will go and give it another chance. And then we get on to the Joseph information. The first thing we've got is an article. It says the school musical that rocked the world. There's some information about it there. We've also got some nice production images here as well. We've got some rehearsal shots here. And then we've got the information. So we have the cast list, the children cast list, understudies list, production list, and orchestra. And then it says here, this new production was first performed at the London Palladium on the 27th of June 2019, and the first UK tour performance was the 23rd of March 2022 at the Opera House in Manchester, which I was actually at that performance, I think. The current 2024-2025 UK tour was first performed on the 3rd of December 2024 at the Edinburgh Playhouse. So we then have the musical numbers. So in Act 1 you've got the overture, prologue, Any Dream Will Do, Jacob and Sons, Joseph's Coat, Joseph's Dream, Poor Poor Joseph, One More Angel in Heaven, Pontefar, Close Every Door, Go 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 Joseph. Then in Act 2, Entrapped, A Pharaoh Story, Poor Poor Pharaoh, Song of the King, Pharaoh's Dream Explained, Stone the Crows, Those Cannon Days, The Brothers Came to Egypt / Grovel Grovel, Who's the Thief, Benjamin Calypso, Joseph All the Time, Jacob in Egypt, Any Dream Will Do, and then the Joseph Mega Mix. So there's a lot of really good songs in this actually. I've got another production image here, more production images, and then we have the cast biographies. So we have Joe McElderry, who's playing the Pharaoh. He's probably best known for being on the X Factor. I think he won it, yeah, he's won it here in 2009, and he has been in Joseph's Technicolor Dreamcoat before. We then have Christina Bianco, who played the narrator. Said she made her West End debut in Forbidden Broadway at the Vaudeville Theatre. And it also says here that she was in the UK tour of The Rise and Fall of Little Voice, which I saw her in and thought she was great in that. Then had Alan Philippe as Joseph. So he's previously played Galileo in We Will Rock You. He's played Barrett in Titanic the Musical UK tour. That's just a couple of things he's done. And then the rest of the cast include Aaron Archer as Swing, so this is in alphabetical order. Bella Baddock as Taylor / Cook. Daniel Boskill as Levi. Imogen Botel as Reuben's wife. Taylor Bridges as Dan's wife. Joseph Brownell Johnson as Ishkar. Hugh Cotton as Reuben, Joseph Craig as Asher, David Finori as Nephali, Ellie Greenway as Levi's wife child cover, Will Haswell as Simon, Oliver Hawes as Swing, Kira Haynes as Asher's wife, Siobhan James as Simon's wife, Ben Lancaster as a guard, Nicole Lupinow as Swing, Bradley Perrett as Swing, Harvey Shulver as Dan, Jessica Sutton as Nathali's wife, Charlie Warburton as Ishkar's wife, Jenna Warren as Swing, Alex Woodward as the guard, and then we have the child actors. So Alex Lufoitu, Arthur Tennant, Azalea Bell Sharp, Charlie Cox, Chloe Boyle, Coco Chapman, Coco Lily Hodder, Daniel Rodriguez Castillo. Oh my god, there's a lot of children in this. Dexter Seaton, Elliot Marsden, Ernie C.G. Franzella, Erin Donovan, Felix Smith, Isabel Gerard Dewadu, Jasper Eglin, Joseph Desai, Leah O'Sullivan, Luke Beggs, Marissa Georgianaki, Max Crisp, Poppy Graham, Poppy Corboy, Rain Williamson, Rio Blake Power, Sophia Francis, Shay Marie David, Cheyenne Onanuru, Sydney Bond, Sophia Bella, and Zachary Richardson. So that is the entire cast. We then have the creative team's biographies. Producers, co-producers, production credits, a advert for Starlight Express, Andrew Lloyd Webber's musicals, Joseph's Coat, the original story, information on ATG, booking and venue information, advert for ice cream, and then information on the ATG Plus card on the back. So that is your programme, and I think that is a really nice programme. There's lots of pictures in it, lots of things to read, and for £6 I think it's a really good programme and really good quality. It's definitely one of the better programmes I've had recently, so yeah, I think that's a good programme for the price. So yeah, like I said, I really enjoyed Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. It's just such a fun family show. It's got great catchy songs in it, and yeah, it's just such a fun show. So I'm going to give it 4 stars. It's on at the Opera House until Sunday the 9th of March. So I'm not sure if this will go up before it's left Manchester, but it is touring until August, so I'll link down below if it is still on at the Opera House where you can get tickets for there. And I'll also link down below the official website which lists all the venues it'll be touring to, and you can see if it's coming to a venue near you and book tickets through there. Do let me know in the comments if you've seen this production of Joseph before, if you're going to be going to see it on this new tour, what you think about it. And also let me know what other shows you're going to go and see this year. I've got tickets booked so far for A Knight's Tale, 13 Going on 30, Miss Saigon. I'm gonna book very soon tickets for Moulin Rouge and Steps musical. There's just so many great shows on at the minute, so yeah, let me know what you've got booked in. I've got quite a few already, and yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little theatre vlog and review. If you have, please do give it a like, don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.